Howdy, Fire. I am in Discord in Orange Chat, if you are available. Howdy, Jordan. Howdy, Knights. Hello. Oh, I'm hearing myself in Discord. Stream cannot hear Discord yet. Hello, Nico's sister on YouTube. Oh, you don't need Discord. I'm chatting with another player on the server. We're about to start streaming. Yeah. There we go. Howdy, Ari. See, Jordan says, how's the start of the week to everyone? It's good. I am tired though. But we're about to have some fun. Okay. Yep, no worries. Thanks for dropping in. Stay as long as you can, and the VODs will be up. Fire, you ready to get started? All right. Let me switch scenes real quick. There we go. Okay, so before we do this, Jordan, I just turned Discord audio on, so you should be able to hear Fire from here out. So before we do this, let me explain what's going on. I have been, let's say, playing with the vault mechanics. And one of the things I learned is that you can do vault farms in the portal room where the timer doesn't move. One of the other things I learned is that if you do this in a scavenger vault, you get lots and lots of scavenger items that turn into soul shards. And you get champions, which gives you lots and lots of stuff. But what I wanted to know next is if I... there it is. If I wear a doll in one of these vaults and finish the vault so that the doll is ready to break, will somebody else get as much loot as I get? Not to mention as much experience as I get. I mean, we're talking, what, 2 million mobs the last time I looked at it. So, that's what we're going to find out today, and that's what Fire is going to help me with, because I have already run a vault with one of her dolls. So, first thing is I'm gonna break a little bit of your landscape here so that I can trap the little dude. And then I'm going to turn off my magnet. All right, you ready for this? Oh, I think you have to put the doll down. So Fire is currently level 31. Let's see how much of a jump this gives. All right.
I didn't realize it would move.
Oh, they do. That's why it's trapped. Okay, so I don't know if this is more loot than usual or not. It's kind of hard to tell from here. But I see ores down there. Obviously some gear. Are those pickles? Some coinage. All right. But did you not gain any levels?
Not so far, at least. I don't know if picking them up would help.
Maybe. Let's try it.
Mm-hmm.
No. Weird. I've never seen a doll not give experience before. Hang on. I'm very confused by this. So if I go... Not there. If I go to my vault history... let's see. Really easy to find these. It's really hard to scroll to them. So this, for those watching on stream, this is the vault that made that doll. And as you can see, what number even is that? That's 130 million experience. Which is, I'll say, significantly more than you need to level up, even at level 100, or to level 100. So, weird that it didn't give you any stuff. See, Knight says maybe because the doll was pre-update. That is possible. That is possible. So, next question I have is, Fire, how much stuff did it give you? Yeah, let me make you a staircase here. Because
I think I only have 2 chests. Oh, there's a helmet also.
Interesting. Now, I'm not quite as... All right, River, thanks for joining. And hello, Doug. Welcome in. I'm not quite as surprised about the loot. I expected it to give you roughly 1 crate's worth. But how did it give you no experience? That's weird. All right, we're going to have to try this again at some point. I actually have one of Knight's dolls that I'm gonna run next, but just to see whether that is a before or after the update thing. Super weird. All right.
This was a level 31 vault, correct?
I believe it was actually level 100 vault.
Okay.
Yeah.
The gear I got was level 31.
Oh, yeah. You know, you're right. I probably picked the wrong one then. Yeah, so I did use your crystal for that. You are correct. Where is that one? There it is. So, yeah, it's still, 130 million experience. 1.8 million mobs. Only a handful of chests, so... Again, I'm not surprised about the loot. What were the stats of the doll? It was like 40 and 60%, something like that. It wasn't super high, but it was not 0. All right, well, interesting. Gonna have to play with this some more, but I think that's it for now. So thank you very much for your help. Do you need any other stuff while you're hanging around? And Doug, I see your question. I will answer it in just a minute. Oh, is that the loot? Let's see. Oh, wait. Did you mean to give that to me? Did I lose your audio?
Sorry, I've muted because I've had a baby. And
that's all right. No worries at all.
That appeared in my inventory. I don't know where it came from.
Oh,
I'm assuming it didn't come from the vault, but I suppose it's always possible.
It didn't come from me either.
Okay.
Weird. But yes, anything else you need while we're hanging out?
I think I'm good.
All right, thank you very much for your help. We have learned stuff. Science. Right. I'm gonna go sleep. Okay, so Doug asked, do you know how the +1 or per chest loot works? The card. Yeah. Knight, I do still have one of yours. It says ready. I don't know if it's going to make a difference pre and post vault, but if you want to come online and very quickly make one, you are welcome to, and I'll use that one instead. So, yes, I do. The way all these resource cards work, it'll tell you get something per some number of something. So this one I think is closest to the one that you had. 1 Xenium per 12 gilded chests looted. So, in every vault, if you complete the vault, then it will take your number of, in this case, gilded chests, divide it by 12. I believe it is rounded down. And for each of those, your crate will contain 1 xenium. So you do actually have to complete the vault to get this. So if you absolutely have to have whatever it is, you can do an elixir vault, for example. Those are the easiest ones to complete. The vault doll, you take this, you put it on your head, on your head. There you go, like so. And when you go into a vault, if you complete the vault, then it'll go from ready for a vault to complete or done or something like that. And when that happens, you give it back to whoever the owner is. They put it on the ground and break it like you saw Fire do. And then they get a percentage of the experience and loot that you got in the vault where you wore the doll. So it's a way to kind of boost another player. Okay. Now, the cards actually are relevant. This is... yes, supposedly. Apparently... Hang on. I mean, it's not marked as a legacy item. Yeah, but apparently the one that I did for Fire did nothing. I don't know why. Sorry, Fire. Hey, at least you got a couple of gear pieces out of it, I guess. But I have been collecting resource cards. And you see it says horde mobs there, wooden chests, yeah, a couple of other things, dwellers, carbon per 15 mobs, full stop. And I have a plan. Oh, I like this one, by the way. Mystery egg per 48 horde mobs. Anyways, I have a plan. Let me... there it is. So this is the bestiary, which by default doesn't even have a hotkey mapped, I don't believe. But if you were to look at horde mobs, you'll see drowned, regular drowned are horde mobs. Let's see. Husk is a horde mob. Piglin is a horde mob. Right? And then... Nope, go back in there. And then if you want to look at, let's see, tank. Not a lot here, but Piglin brutes are tanks. Fire says there was a legendary rare chest plate. So, that's fun. Very nice. And Doug, welcome to the server as well. Where was I? Yep, here. So we got tanks. Now, assassins are super easy because magma cubes and slimes are on there. The hard one, though, is dweller, because dweller just means dweller. There's no spawn egg for that. But for the rest of them... Oop, that's my face. For the rest of them, I've been doing some experiments with a little bit of help from my fellow players, of course. And we can take mob spawners. Put one of those down. Let's see. Which one of these has my eggs? There we go. Find our Piglin Brute egg. Slap it in there. Grab a couple other things while I'm looking at this. That there. That. Change that to receive mode. And now we have a mobile tank spawner. And you see it's labeled Brute. That's because it's the Piglin Brute. But yes, there's a tank in there. So we'll put that down here. And we're going to do this with a few more mobs. We need slimes. We need piglins. And yeah, let's go with husk. Only one of these and only one of those. Oh wait, actually, two of these. Yep. So, get all my minecarts out. So yeah, we go down the process. Give me that. Turn that off. And we're just going to make a bunch of these guys. And, you know, I say a bunch. It's half a dozen, but trust me, that is enough. Not you. This will not take long. Don't worry. We're already more than halfway done. Hello. Oh, here, let me move this one so I don't use it by mistake. Try now. Oh, okay. This one has a higher loot efficiency. Interesting. Alright, now I will take care of that. That guy in there. Couple of them. Yeah, one more egg, it looks like. Oop. There it is. Oh, wait. Gotta put it in receive mode, or it won't work. Now, that's misnamed. I did not keep track of what's what here. I'm going to rename this one, though, because control panel actually means something. Slime, I think this was. Okay. We do have one more. Let's throw in another piglin. And I'll actually name this one. Alright, so we now have 6 portable spawners at the ready. Now, phase 2. You might have seen some of those were named control panel. That's because we need a control panel to turn on the spawners once we're in there. This is even simpler. Yeah, I'll name them all at once. Where are my... Am I out of redstone links? Oh no. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot. Hang on. Do you see what's not at the storage tower? Namely, most of the stuff that was at the storage tower? I actually took the time to redo my storage room in here. So we've got knowledge stars. We've got all the ores. We've got my card collection, including several different decks. All my crafting stations and whatnot. Which reminds me, I didn't actually check this. Anything good? Factory room. What was that one? Safe zone. Okay. Let's see. Did Iskall remove the easier crafting mod? What is the easier crafting mod? I don't even know. And then, I now have a direct connection to central storage. So I've been actually putting most of my stuff into here, rather than storing it locally. Right, I was going to build stuff. To sort the... Oh, Doug, there is a known issue where sometimes your buttons will just disappear. There is a hotkey to re-show the buttons. You might have to map it and toggle them back on. That happens to me surprisingly often. Let's see. Redstone link. That takes brass casing. Some of that. Just 2. Because those are expensive. Okay. That goes there. Those go there. And there we go. That's 2. And 3. And these are the control panels. So the control panels activate these when we need them to be active, that is. Let's do a little bit of inventory cleanup. Not too much. I don't want to be too clean, but... Let's see. These go somewhere in here. Living? No. Oh, there is. There we go. And now, here comes the interesting part. So, you may have noticed, I made a bunch of crystals. And that is because I have another experiment that I want to run. And it involves these. I have a fair number of resource cards that do not rely on chests, although I do have some that do. I've been collecting as many as possible. Carbon, really easy. And the thing about some of these, right, carbon, soul value 18. Whereas, let's see, which, here we go. Soul value 8. So, obviously, 22 mobs, we're not going to get nearly as much stuff. But, I mean, it's still slightly more than the black mob essence. And I have multiple of them. And I've got other stuff too, like fundamental focus, which is 256 per 42 horde mobs. Things like Painite I won't get rid of. Same with Vault Diamonds, even though this one's, you know, chests. But yeah, Vault Bronze per 16 mobs. I think that there's some potential here. Yeah, Vault Plating, which... that has a use, but it also does have some soul value, so... So, here's where it gets complicated, because I want to know if I can do a bingo just in the first room. And I'm not going to lie, this is probably going to waste most of the crystals that I have, if not all of them. Because, actually, let me go into a vault and I'll show you. Oh, wait, I forgot to put the deck on. Well, this one's wasted anyways because I don't have my deck on. Cannot activate deck. That's okay. This is an example one. Okay, so let's take a look down here. Flawlessly kill assassins, multi-kill. That is all in a row, and I could easily do that. Rapidly discover rooms destroys me every time, right? And most of these are not for mobs. So what I want to do is I want to see if I can get at least one line that I can complete inside the first room of the vault. All right, so we're gonna do this correctly this time. So we're also gonna put that on, and I don't need this. I want. Let's see. It's level 100, so I want the ability power. I think. Let's. What is this one? Increases your mana, and that one is red. I think I actually want the mana regen. Where's... I thought I had another trinket. What is it called? There's one of these, which I thought I had on me. Cufflinks, that's the one. Oh, that one's also red. Okay. That's fine. Any of these useful? No? Okay. So, treasure goggles, also not useful. I'm going to put this on because I know that we'll have poison while we're in there because of slimes. Oop, no, give me that. So, am I waiting for anything? Let's see. If I have +1 to javelin in my deck, can I remove one level and it makes 2? Or just adding a... I do not know whether it will put you above the maximum level. I don't think I've heard anything one way or the other about that. Okay, so let's take a look. Oh, yeah, see, here we go. Flawlessly kill horde, tanks, and multi-kill. This is super easy. The Dweller stuff does me no good. Oh, and apparently I flawlessly discovered the first room. Nice. Now, caveat here. I don't actually know if this works or not. So, we're going to find out together. It's science. First thing. No, come on. Oh. This one. First thing is we are going to clean up the room. There we go. Close enough. And let's just cut it off there. And not really a big deal if we set off the timer, but I am going to try to avoid it nonetheless, just because it's a hassle. Welcome in, Vol. And now y'all get to see all of my how to set up a vault secrets. Good news. We are flush on dark oak logs. Right, I will clean all this stuff up as needed, but next step, we're gonna need a bunch of glass. Fortunately, I brought a bunch of glass. Now, the way this mob farm works is we are going to put spawners up there, and we are going to put a collection zone in here. So the collection zone needs a little bit of space. Let's call it 1, 2, 3, and then the floor. 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 Thank you. The floor is going to go all the way across. Across. Come on. All the way. We'll have fans on this side because it turns out that's easier. And this floor will come out something like this. Okay. And we're going to make the wall here. I tried last time making the wall flush with this, and turns out that's actually not as convenient as it sounds. So, 1, 2, 3, floor! Exactly. And yes, Vol, welcome into the server also. So, this is the long part of the build. Now, would you rather that I set it up so that we can do some words on stream while I'm doing this? Or would you rather just hang out and chat? Good luck in your vault, Doug. I will caveat. Unfortunately, I can only do words on stream in Twitch. I cannot do it on YouTube. But the question was, would y'all rather that I set up words on stream so that chat has something to actually do while we're doing this? Or would you rather that we just chat while I build this huge contraption? I've gotten pretty good at it. Don't need that anymore. How's the weather? It is not as hot as it has been. How come I never get the champion abode vaults? I actually considered doing a what's called a brazier vault, and just going around looking for extra champions. I don't think it needs to be this high, does it? It does not. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. They got the fans here. Pull out the fans. Where are the fans? There. I was about to be mildly upset. Fans? And yes, I know that's not all of them, but we still need a couple for other places. So that's okay. So, let's see. That's going to be the door. Which means this is the wall. But yeah, it's still pretty warm. It is Texas here. So that's a thing. but it is not nearly as warm as it was during, say, July. And by the way, if you're wondering why I didn't just put this on a contraption, it's simply because I can't guarantee the orientation. Go. So, the mobs will be pulled this way and then this way. And then all the drops will come down there. When we're done. They're not going to do it yet. Just going to put this here as a jump guide. And then I'm going to block off the portal because otherwise I will accidentally fall into it. And then I will be sad. And none of you wants me to be sad, do you? I know, you don't. So now... Oh. This side needs to be fairly tall. Because we want the spawners way up there. Okay. And when I say very tall, I mean that tall. Oops. Remember, I don't claim to be good at the game. You can very much expect me to fall off of things. So, if the spawners are right up against the wall, then we have 1, 2, 3 spaces, an extra buffer, just in case, and then the wall. But I'm actually going to give it one more, because we have space for that. Like that. Now, mobs spawn, mobs fall, mobs get pulled this direction, which means we have another floor right here. Hang on. We've got tons of this stuff. Let's, just so that we can see it better, let's pull out some of these. I didn't do this in the last one and I regretted it. It is definitely nice to be able to see where you're walking. See that. Yeah, perfect. Although placing these is a little bit of a pain. Is there a specific purpose for this contraption? Yes, there is. We're building an in-vault mob farm. The specific purpose of this mob farm is to test whether I can complete a bingo using just this first room. Okay. Now, this is actually nearly enough for the initial test, but I want the wall up before we actually start. Exactly. Unlike, say, an elixir vault, the bingo vaults give you pretty good cards. Howdy, Daniel. Welcome in. You are just in time. I am building up a mob farm inside the vault. To void or nether. Vol, you're welcome to check. I have in the second floor of the yellow building, I have some pouches up on the wall. The top right pouch on the wall that has 4 of those pouches might have a couple of themes. Or at the storage tower, there might be a couple as well. That's going to be in the chest on the side closest to the ocean. I don't know if that's a helpful description. What kind of mob farm? We actually have multiple mobs that we're going to be dealing with. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you for the lurk. So we've got piglins, piglin brutes, husk. And this is the bottom of this particular wall. And slimes. That was the last one. Any mob I want to avoid. Well, it's not so much about avoiding the mobs. It's just that some of them are useful for specific reasons. So, slimes are... they're very useful because inside the vault, they will cause poison clouds. And one of the abilities that I lean on is Toxic Reaction. So when I kill a mob that has been poisoned, it can then cause another poison cloud with a 90% chance. Which means that when I kill a slime, there's a 90% chance that I'm going to kill just about everything else with it. The purpose of today's experiment, though, is to... Close enough. Is to play with the cards. Because if you look at my deck, I've got Vault Silver for horde mobs, Painite for tanks, Carbon for mobs. It's kind of a mace. I'm not sure what you mean there, like mace the weapon or mace the substance. It is an area of effect ability. And if you're wondering, I'm intentionally closing this off even though I didn't do it on the other side because I don't want to have it too open on this side. Mace the weapon. It's more like a spell than a weapon per se. I don't know if that answers your question. Go. All right. We're getting close to being enclosed enough to at least test. Yes, yes. So the poison clouds are purely splash damage in this case. And I'm causing them to just react over and over again to produce more of them. All right. Now, I'm going to use a couple of these to pillar up. And here comes Verga as well. Why is there light? Are you using torches? I think there's ambient light, at least partly from the portal. And there are some lights in the hallway. But no, I think everything here is ambient. But also, I will tell you, Oop, not that. I keep the brightness all the way up because otherwise the stream is just impossible to watch. Not in the vault. What was that noise? Hang on. Twitch redeem? No? I don't know what the noise was. Oh, okay. Ayome25, thank you very much for the follow. Sorry, I unfortunately don't recognize all of the noises immediately quite yet. But yes, thank you very much for the follow. Okay, now if you recall, we made some contraptions. The top of the contraption is a spawner, and then we have a minecart, and then we are going to have another minecart to place it, and then we have to have a rail. So, and I believe for this width, that all 4 of these are safe, but we will test that too. And don't worry, if we get it wrong, I have ways to fix it. Let's see, I need some minecart dispensers. Let's see. When is it going to be like another competition? We are planning the next build babble. I did post the second of 3 videos over the weekend. The third one is still in the process of being edited. I do that myself, so it's kind of slow. But we are planning to do it sometime this month if possible, maybe early next month. If you are, can I join? Unfortunately, for various reasons, I can't let just everybody participate, not least because we're going to be showing stuff on stream. It is a fairly big risk. The people that are participating are people that I know and trust to produce a certain type of content, I'll say. However, if you would like to attempt to do the build yourself, I can publish the instructions, and you are welcome to do it before watching my video. I will leave it up to you as to whether that's a spoiler or not. Let me know if you want to see that. Okay. So, once again, the way this works... Yeah, remind me later in the month, Daniel, and when I have instructions, I'll send them to you. The only caveat is, I won't be using your version of the build in any of the videos. But no, I don't mind that at all. So we're trying this with Brute and Slime, because we know we need those. There we go. One there, one there. Flip the lever. Okay. Now you see what happened there. Nice. I hope your negative doesn't end up being a curse. Have you ever done a collab with a YouTuber that has more than 1K? To be honest, I don't actually know how many subs everybody has. So, I don't know the answer to that question. Alright, so what happened here is the controls are actually on the other side. But, that is actually okay, because even though it's not convenient, we can use the other 2 to power them. Well, you are about to. I don't know if it counts as a collab if we're not both on screen, but... Oh wait, I'm lined up wrong. I need to put that here. And this here and here. Well, congratulations. Oh wait, that's going to be wrong anyways. I was trying to be all fancy. That's okay. That's okay. That there. Doing dungeons. Nice. Let's see. This guy, and it doesn't matter what it's called because it'll get renamed. Piglin, and whatever this is. Alright, let me show you what I was talking about. Oops. So, can't really see it, but the control panel is right there. So what we need to do is first make space in the inventory. And then all that. Pull out a crank. Plop one of these down on either side. Nope, you're fine, Vol. I think. Smart enough. Yep. Oops, give me that. Now. Aha. Then we can put that there. Glue it all together. Create mod is so useful in the vaults. And where's my piston? We need to just push the... Oh, can't do that. That was almost a mistake. But only almost. And there we go. Get rid of all the glue. Now, these two should power the adjacent ones. Let's see. Hey, can you play Gorilla Tag on stream? I don't know what that is. I did create in the Discord a channel specifically for game requests. Just be aware that because of time and style limitations, I am pretty picky about the games that I play. So, but you're welcome to suggest it. Okay, there's that. And pull out some of these. Don't need all of them, but I do want enough that I can drop the control panel. And I only need one of those. All right, thanks for dropping in. Turns out I do need another one of these. Okay, we are going to put this right here. I suspect that the controls will actually be facing this way. Oh, right. Put the thing in. Right, now you see what happened. The lever underneath it powered the thing. But here's the bit that's interesting. If we come over here, which should be safe because they can't get to us. You see it spawning more mobs. That's because when they start running over here, the spawners think that there aren't enough. Right, that's true. I think Chrono might actually be close if he's not there yet. Now. Ha. Apparently that got their attention. Yep, and there's the poison clouds. And look at that. I wasn't even trying that time. Yep, all y'all come over here. Oh, and see, there's a champion. Now, champion is a little bit of a problem for flawless. Hang on. let's turn that off. Let's pick up those. And it's my poison. Congratulations, Doug, on your survival. There's tanks. Yeah, multi-kill apparently requires you to be very fast. Is he? How'd you get under there? Ah. How did you do that? Oh, he must have... Well, maybe. Is there a hole? Let me grab his stuff. How did you get under there? Did he spawn outside? Hunt the Guardians? Not that I'm aware of. I don't think they've been removed. All right. Door. There they are. Shove those in a bag. There we go. I don't know how he got out, but we'll try to prevent that. Okay, so now we know that it works in principle. How's our time doing? All right. Bounty table glitched how? And where are my... There. Okay, so we are going to remove these so we can get it through. Then I think that, and we'll see whether we need to adjust that at all. Due to the lost bounty. Huh. Lost bounties are working for me. Alright. Can we even turn this? We cannot. So we'll have to do a test with a power source. Which is fine. Because we are going to make a power source. In fact, I think it will be in this area again, because that turned out to be very convenient. But it will not be right up against that wall. We need a windmill bearing. Wait, I moved too much stuff. We need these guys. We need these. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. That's good. And then from the edge, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. No, come on. Nope. Why? Why are you not... This one worked. Why did this one not work? I see. That's mildly annoying, but sure. Who is going to be driven nuts by the fact that one of these is in the wrong direction? So, I like Create. I do not like building windmills. Is that just me? He's at 1.1. Nice. I didn't actually realize he was that high. But yeah, he's doing well. If you have not checked out his game news stuff, it's pretty interesting. And I say that as somebody who doesn't even play most of the games that he reports on. This is very epic windmill building music. There we go. Now, cover this up so I don't fall into it. Get some more glass so I can finish covering it up. There we go. Perfect. Flawless. First try. Okay. Now we need to get power from there to that. And yes, we could do it on the other side. But I don't want to get that close to the wall, because I just don't want to have to bother about resetting the timer. It takes time to do that. Somewhat ironically. This guy, where are my big cogs? There they are. We're just going to go straight this way. Straight this way. Oh, wait, to do that, I always forget. You put the cog in, and suddenly it's going a different direction. No. Doug, thank you for the lurk. Okay. Down. Congratulations on not being cursed. Okay. There we go. Now, where are my little cogs? Am I out of little cogs? I think I might be out of little cogs. Okay. Oh wait, hang on. I can do that. Right, so that one is going the right direction. These are going the wrong direction. But turns out that's probably better. And there we go. Oh no, I'm a mob. I'm trapped. What am I gonna do? It's okay. I'm not really a mob. Okay, we need to zombie hang this door because I need it to open from the other side. Wait. There we go. I need to be able to jump into that corner there. Okay. Now. Here's the trick. Turn that all the way up. And now you see it's dragging mobs all the way from the other end. Well, rather it's got the wind for dragging them. Okay. Now, turn it on, and there they go. And would you look at that? Beautiful. What do you have to do to get multi-kill? Like, seriously. If that's not a multi-kill, I don't know what is. Oh, I think we found the problem. They're spawning outside. Okay. So. Oh. Apparently that's what you gotta do. Who knew? Alright, let's wait for these to clear out, and then we'll go get rid of those guys. And yeah, it looks like we are going to have to shift this wall a little bit. My bad. Got the same amount of space on the other side. You know what? It'll actually be easier to shift the spawners. Yeah, let's do that instead. But you see, we've already finished the bingo. Not that that's going to be the end of the vault, but... Oh, hi. Right, so to keep them from spawning outside... Oh, I can't go high enough anymore. I will put up some ladders at some point. As I was saying, to keep them from going outside, I'm just going to move these just a bit. So we will pull these two out and then squish the ones that are too far inside by one block. You would think that I'd actually know by now exactly how far I can go. You would think. Oh, wait, hang on. We're gonna have to extend it first so that it can pull. There we go. Oops. Oh, and I left the fan on. I'll put a clutch on that in a minute. Found a hole. What did I break? I broke the piston. Okay, that's fine. As I was saying. Let's see here. We want to push this one and that one. And I'm once again running out of inventory space. There we go. And there we go. Now, there's a full 3 blocks between them and the glass. So that should be plenty of space. All right. Cleaning up the inventory again. That's an ongoing process. Never done. Now I need a clutch. Perfect. And let's test this again. Okay. There's a slime on top. I don't know how worried I should be about that, but it's there. Right, so I can still do rapid horde mobs, but again, it's not going to really mean anything at this point. I can already finish once I finish with the actual farm part of this. If I can get rapid horde mobs, which, yeah, I can. Although, let's see, piglins, slimes, piglin brutes. Hey, he's a champion. I'm not getting everything that I put in there. I don't actually know though which of the spawners are in the back. Cannot tell from here. Oh well. We will sort that out probably after the stream, if I'm honest, because time is a factor. But I have to admit, I am already pleased with the setup here. And yeah, where is it? Nope, not that. Let's see. Completed, ready to be released. So yeah, this actually says that it's done. I just have to actually turn in the vault. Yeah. So, we have determined that we can, in fact, complete a bingo just in the first room. And yeah, I probably will go ahead and do this second one just because it's an easy one. But I mean, I'm gonna get a lot of stuff in here. It might not even be worth it. And as a reminder, horde mobs, tanks, just regular mobs. We're going to be getting a lot of stuff out of this. So, the plan is, I'm going to, once the stream ends, I'm going to set up the storage system that I normally do in these vaults. The collection point down there isn't actually collecting. Fortunately, because this is not a scav vault, it's actually a lot easier. What I'll do is I'll just set up the drawers using Where did he go? Yeah, using minecart dispensers. And give me another one of those. Where are my big drawers? I might actually have to craft drawers. Don't know where they are. Anyways, I got plenty of materials, so no big deal. But yeah, I'll set up drawers, and this time I'll just have everything going straight into a drawer except for gear. Gear needs to be separated because it takes up an individual drawer for every individual piece. Or sorry, a whole drawer for every individual piece, which is not desirable. So those, I mean, I'm probably not even going to do the normal piping up thing. I'll just put it into a chest, filter out gear, put the gear into a burner. Do I have space for that? Chest. And then one of those. Okay. I will have to send it up a little bit, but I'm not going to do nearly as much as I usually do. Scab vaults take significantly more storage setup than any other type of vault. And yeah. Yeah. Is vault gear, is not vault gear. That's pretty much... Oh, actually, hang on. I think I had more specific ones, didn't I? Aha. Yeah. These are the ones I actually want. Good to know. And then, yeah, the things like the carbon, I'll keep a big chunk of it because we do use that. But, I mean, if we end up with like 2,000 fundamental foci, I'll probably burn half of them because who uses that many? Your gear just runs out of potential first. So yeah, we did not actually conclude this experiment, unfortunately. And the other one, actually, I think we're going to call that one inconclusive because, I mean, really, I don't think it worked properly. I gave her the doll, and she got nothing out of it. So maybe it's supposed to be a higher level vault. Maybe doing it at her level doesn't work properly. I'm really not sure. But yeah, we'll try it again with Knight's vault, with Knight's doll. And I think we're gonna wrap up just a little bit early today. Miracle. So if you have any questions about what we're doing here, please feel free to throw them in the chat. Sound like Captain Kirk there. Otherwise, let's see what's going on the Twitches. So YouTube, thank you very much for joining, but I can't raid on YouTube. So y'all have a good week. Hope you enjoyed it. I did, and I'll catch you next time.